Finally, it's time for me to provide you some results and my thoughts about Seorin, the new hunter which we received in April update. Yes, she's a breaker and quite a decent unit, and she looks great, cool, especially with her freaking bike. It's just something. Her animations, they deserve just special attention, the way how she works. So yeah, this video is going to be about Seorin specifically, some showcases, some thoughts about her, and overall impressions. And this is Rudy Collects Video Games channel. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. And as always, about Netmarble Content Creator Program, if you're enjoying my content, want to support me, I have quite some codes and submitting new missions, so there will be more of them. Free codes, you're able to receive them. All you need to do is just to support me, go to the pinned comment, hit the link to my page, log in with your game account, hit that support button, and in about 24 hours you will receive new codes. So you're more than welcome, you're helping me, I'm helping you. And also my Discord server, don't forget about it. I'm always happy to see new people, always happy to answer your questions and provide some guidances. Also doing updates for all videos, have special roles for my YouTube members, for my supporters. You're more than welcome. It's going to be easier for me to communicate here with you again. The link in the pinned comment. Now to the main topic of this video. And yeah, Seorin. Some of my subscribers said that she is a female version of John Wick, which at some point I agree with, because oh boy, yeah, this gun, this bike, her animations, this is kinda brutal, for real, no joke about it. But we're going to talk specifically about her usability right now and how is she working as a breaker or DPS unit or support unit. And first of all, we need to have a look at her kit, of course. We're going to talk specifically about her advancements, and I did quite a lot of tests, and also I covered at the very beginning her on a guild boss. So for example, on a guild boss she is able to provide some decent results. I should say that, for example, the difference between first and third advancements in terms of her damage output isn't that great, and she is not the best support unit for Alicia. We should keep this in mind. She is built specifically for the upcoming unit, and it's been already proved, it's been confirmed by developers as well. Yeah, right now there is no real content for the water team. It's going to be like a preparation for something big for 1 year anniversary. We all know what we're talking about here. But overall, important thing to mention that, for example, the difference from the third and the fifth advancement, this is huge. And I mean her damage output, it's doubled. It's really big. And yeah, she is able to provide some damage, at least on the guild boss. I'm going to cover also some other parts, they're kind of important, I should say. When we're talking about some free-to-play players, probably the first point to stop is going to be A3, ideally A4, because she's going to buff the water team even better, and A5 is needed for her personal performance more, let's say, for her damage output, for her critical hit damage. Again, the improvement is kinda huge, at least from numbers on the guild boss. And of course, the main question, if she worth it, the answer is pretty much straightforward, yes, because the upcoming unit is going to be a DPS water unit, and well, she's a breaker and also she is a support, which we can say about Sa, which is a first one breaker in the water team, I mean SSR version. No comparison, just at all, just forget about Sa. We have now Seorin, and yeah, if you're planning to build yourself the water team, you should definitely focus on her. Now a little bit about the sets, and I was doing quite a lot of tests. I should say that, for example, the grid set is still going to be a viable version for her, 8 pieces, 4 pieces, as well as she is some kind of DPS unit. I should say she is not better than Goto. Yes, I tried her in many modes. At some point she is doing worse than him, but still it's decent. And the new set of artifacts which we received, the Destructive Instinct, is going to be a good one for accessory if you're planning to use her in a way as a little bit of DPS support, because she is draining a lot of mana. Obsidian set isn't going to be a good fit for her. This one, it doesn't require any MP. All her skills are going to provide break damage, so this is going to work for her to increase her damage output by 60%. What we can use instead of Grid, it's going to be the other brand new set, which is a Chaotic Desire set. For her, this might work actually pretty much well, because it's going again to increase her own damage, and again she is able to deal some damage, and also is going to increase elemental damage by a certain percentage, depends on amount of pieces you're going to use. This is questionable, I should say, and it requires some tests, because by my feeling sometimes this set isn't working like properly. From the paper 40% they're looking kinda decent, but in some battles you don't really feel it. I don't know what's the reason behind it. Again, need to do some more tests, but this might be an option. So also she's scaling off HP, and of course you want to get her HP as much as possible. The other set actually for accessories, when you're using her properly as a support unit for some attack DPS, which is for now in the war team is going to be Alicia, the new Shining Star set is going to work pretty much good. And also you're going to use, for example, your Maylin Fisher with another set which is Aquamarine, which is going to provide another 28% of attack increase. This is working decent, and I mean really decent. Actually for Maylin I have some tests and the new set is working good, but need to do more research, and I'm going to provide you results afterwards. For now we're talking about Seorin. And yeah, the team is pretty much obvious. Right now it's Seorin, Maylin and Alicia. And Alicia sucks. At least at the high-end game content. And I mean Proof is Strongs and so on. Even in Simulation Tier 30. And I was trying this team in Simulation Tier 30. Results weren't that nice. At the end I will show you the run. Actually the showcase specifically from Simulation Gates, the final boss only, but overall I had some issues in compared to the Win team, in compared to Goto, and I provide quite a lot of proofs that Goto is able to almost solo all the content without any problems, which I can't say about the War team right now, and I can say the same about Seorin, but it doesn't mean that she is bad. For example, if we're talking about her specifically as a breaker, we see a lot of weak and medium breaks, and it feels like it's not enough, but it only feels so. She is casting her, how it calls, pinpoint missiles, which are basically some kind of nice rockets. Yo, she's breaking crazy just within a single one rotation, and she doesn't give a shit at all about the break bars. She's able to finish most of the bosses with just a single one first basic skill and the core attack, and he's cooked. For her rotations, that's pretty much obvious. Basic skill 1, core attack, basic skill 2. I should say that during normal run you're not going to have ultimate charge after using these skills, but after the whole rotations, let's say you are going to break any boss like no questions about it, and it's going to recharge her skills, so after that you're able to use them once again, and it's going to charge her core attack also, so when you're breaking you're using her core attack, her basic skill 1 again, core attack again, the ultimate, and after that basic skill 2, and this should provide a lot of damage. For priority for skill upgrade is going to be pretty much obvious, so basic skills are going to play the most important role, also the ultimate, the core attack, after all the rest. For the cores, the most important one is going to be the HP one, and here ideally you want to get the purple core for the water element, because she is eating mana like a crazy one, and sometimes you're locking with it. So for now I don't have with the water element the purple one, but I have maxed out just the core with additional HP and the P consumption reduction, fairly decent numbers. For now that's enough for me, but again the top priority here I already explained it. And yeah, for simulation gates we have now water element as the main one here, and it's going to be for quite some time, so I decided to try myself the water team. Well, again, Alicia, I don't know, man, she was such a great DPS unit, but now it feels like a little bit of disappointment. I guess it is what it is. And Seorin, she's not able to carry the whole team. That's why I was building Seorin and Meilin as a pure support unit with just maxed out support sets, just to provide the most amount of benefit and improvement for Alicia, and it helped. I had some struggles, but it worked. So yeah, now I'm going to show you the full run with SGW, the final stage, simulation tier 30, just to provide some showcase how Seorin breaking, how the team was working there. Again, it's simulation gate, it's not a normal mode, but you'll have some kind of impression, at least from current team, with the new character which is going to be released fairly soon at 1 year anniversary. Some things might change, just for you to keep in mind. Again, hope you're going to find this video helpful and interesting. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Where am I going now? Just falling over dreams. Now I'm just so far gone, this isn't what it seems. Taking me so damn long, it's fading from belief. I need to slow this down, it's burning from beneath.